Hello guys, hope you are all fine and safe. It's me Vineet and welcome back to my YouTube channel Pay2Pay. In previous video we have set up the front end and API for the project. So now let me set up the back end and get the city name from the back end. So let me do that in this video. So before going to do that, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do subscribe, like and share. One more thing, if you didn't watch the previous video, please watch and then start this video. So by saying that, let me create models.py here. So that is for backend. First I need to create models. This is a model class and name this model as whole city. So this model has been showed in the backend. So I need this whole city in the backend part, models.model. After this I need cities, that is models dot, this is a character field. Okay, I will add a text field for if it's if name is bigger I need a text field. Okay, fine. And we'll add max length is equal to 100. You can add a text field or a character field, whichever you like. I will add one function to show the names of the cities in backend. Self and return self dot cities. Okay, fine. The model is created. Once the model is created, you need to migrate this model and create a super user to access this model. So first I will migrate this folder and then I will create super user to access that. So to migrate, there is a command, that is python manage.py make migrations. Fine, I have misspelled this migrations. Okay, fine, it's created a model whole city in the backend. Give another command to SQL migrate. Fine, I will give python manage.py SQL migrate, and I need to give the app name, that is display, that is our app name, and I need to give this number which is created here 001 initial.py. I need to give this number here. Fine. So it's going to create a table, that is an id field and one more cities field, that is a text, not null. Fine. Finally I need to make migrate python manage.py migrate. Fine. So did you mean migrate? Oh, sorry guys, migrate. Okay, it's all applying all the necessary modules for that. So fine, let me create a super user to access that. Python manage.py create, I think it's like this, create super user. So I will give the name as Vineet and password as 1234. Oh sorry, email as v@gmail.com. fine, and password as 1234, again 1234. Fine, password, bypass password validation, create user. Password is too common, it's asking. Okay, I want that password only. Super user created. Now let me rerun the server and check whether the table is created or not. I will run the server here. Okay, fine, let me go here, and if I give admin, or let me copy this and paste it in Chrome here. Fine, the code is running. I need to access to the admin page here. I will give admin. Fine, it's asking for username. I have given Vineet and password as 1234. Fine, let's log into this page. So table is not created. I need to register this under admin page. Wait, I will do that in minutes. Let me go to admin here, and I need to import the models here, and I need to register that from dot model import whole city. Fine. After this, so let me register that model, that is admin.site.register. That is the whole city. Fine. Now let me rerun the server. Fine, let me refresh here. Fine, whole cities is created. So if you go to whole city, if you want to add, you can add manually. So now I will create one more function, that is to import and export files. So if you have any file with city names, you can download in browser. So if you press city's name PDF or Excel sheet, you will get that, and just import that inside this whole cities. So if you want to add any city's name, you can add by yourself. If I want to add Bangalore here, you can add that, and you want to save that. So Bangalore is created here. If you want to delete, you can delete by clicking here, go to delete selected file, go. So you can delete this. So I need a import and export option here, so I will create that import and export here. Fine. So first I need to create one resource file to add those resources here. That is an Python file, resource.py. Fine. So inside this resource.py, I need to give import and export option. So before going to import and export the file, so you need to be having import and export in your system. So if you don't have import and export module, just install that by giving pip install import Django import and export, I think. So let me show you that one also. If I go to setting here, so now I go to the project weather, project interpreter. Okay. So here you can see Django import and export. So you need to have this module. So you need to have this module inside your system to import and export the files from your system. If you don't have this Django import and export, you can download from here. So if you go to here and just press Django import export, so you can find here import export. Just click on this import export and just press this install package. I already have this and I don't need to install this package now. So okay, let's go back to the code and add that import and export here. In this resource.py, I am going to import that models, that is a whole city. After this I need import and export module. So that's import export and import resource. Okay, before going to use this import and export, I need to add this import and export inside this installed app. So I will be adding that import export here. So here don't need to mention Django, just give import and export. So after this bottom, I need to add import export is equal to true. And you need to add this import export use transaction is equal to true to import the Excel sheet from your system. Fine, everything is set. Let me create one class here, class city resource, that is resources dot model resource. Fine, after this I need to create one class meta. You need to give the model name here, that is whole city. Fine, the resource page is ready. I need to alter the admin page here. Let me alter the admin page. If you go to admin page, you have already have whole city, and now you need to import from import export. Let's import the import export model admin. After this, let me register this admin dot register whole city. So after this, let me remove this admin dot site dot register. Let me create one class, again city resource. So the same as I created inside the resource file. So here also you need to create the same, the class city resource, that is import export model admin. So after this, just need to pass. Fine, everything is fine here. Let me check whether import export is being created inside the whole city model or not. The site is reloading. Fine, the site is loaded. Let me check whether import export is here. Fine, import export is created inside this whole city model. Oh, it's asking for confirm resubmission. Oh, wait, I will give a username and password again. Fine, inside this whole city you can see import and export option is available. If you want to import file, just press on this import and choose the file from your system and just add whatever the file you want to add inside this. So I want to add the world cities here, so I will be importing this world city and show you what this world city contain here. Wait for that. So I will be adding this world city. So once you open this and it will, after selecting world city you need to select the format. Here the format is XLSX, and if you submit this whole world city is going to be imported to this model. Fine, I will show you the world city, what the world city contain. Okay, let me go to the desktop and show you what this world city contains. So here the world city contains almost some 25,000 records of city names. So you can download this world city names from any of the servers. You can get the city names. So you will be having the city names, pin code, everything here. So just delete all those things, just keep the city name. So one more thing you need to keep a note on is the name of the column. That is, here I have given city name. This city name should match with this model name. Wait, I will show here. Here in model you have given cities, so these cities should match with the column name. And the name of the column is cities, but inside that Excel sheet the name of the column is city name. So this city should match with the city name. So here whether you can change the name of the column as cities, or you can change the name inside the model function. So I will suggest just change the name inside the Excel sheet itself. So here cities is there, I need to change the name of the Excel sheet as cities here. Fine, wait, I will be altering this and I will import the module and I will be back. So for importing it will take some time. If the data is very large, it will take some time. So this is not the only way to import the data, or this is not the only way to show the autocomplete feature. So you can have another API to complete that autocomplete feature, but I am showing the simple way to get the autocomplete feature, that is by adding the names of the cities in the backend and accessing that names inside the search bar. That's it. Okay, I will be back after importing the whole module. So here I have imported all the cities, that is 52,869 city names. Now I need to create one autocomplete feature. To do that I need to have a jQuery. So here is the jQuery user interface. I will be adding this link to the description. So this is the jQuery user interface. So it has an autocomplete jQuery. So if you type J here, it's showing the names which have J, that is Clojure, Java, JavaScript. The autocomplete function we need in our course. To do that we need to import some of the code here. So here is the source code. It has available tag, that is basic, C++. These are all the things it is showing in this tag symbol. So if I print C, it's showing C++. So it's showing the things which is in this variable tags. So I need to give access to the backend to get the names of the cities which are exist at the backend. So I need to do that. Before doing that, let me copy this links to paste inside my code. I have pasted the script and its reference to my code. I need to paste the script tag to this code. Fine, I will copy the script tag here. Now let me copy the whole script. Control C. Let me paste the script tag below here. In script I will paste the whole script tag. Let me remove the script here and here. Fine, this is the script. So we don't need this variable tags, we already have that. So let me remove this variable available tags. Fine, let me remove the whole thing here. we just need the function and tags here. So here in the tag form I have given the tag as cities. I need to change this tag as cities here, cities. Fine. To give the source to this function, I can found that source here, that is an URL. You can see here I have given the URL name as weather. I will passing this source to the function. Fine, I have added the source as URL weather. Now I need to change the views.py to get the autocomplete feature. I have if condition here. I need to have one more if to get the term which is coming inside the search tag, term in request.get. Fine, I need to get the city name. Cities is equal to whole city. Fine, I need to have access to the backend. That's why I need to import the model function here. So I will be importing that from dot models import whole city. After that I will be giving the whole city dot objects dot filter. So I am filtering through the backend data I have. So if anything comes inside the search bar, I need to search the term inside the backend. So that's why I'm giving access to the backend here, that is whole city dot objects dot filter. So this thing is going to filter in the backend and get me the name of the city which relates to the term which I have entered in the search bar. For that I need to give here city name that is start with means that is an case insensitive. So if city name starts with request dot get the term there, get the term. So after this I need to pass the list to the source function there. So you can see in the, I will show you here. So here they have passed the list to the source. The available source must be a list. So that's why I need to pass list to the function here. So I am creating a list one. So what are all the cities that are present inside the city function, city variable here? I need to pass that to the list one. For C in cities, so I need to append the cities to list one dot append C dot city name. So here I am giving city name because here also I have given city names. I have modified the models.py and I have created one more class, that is whole city. So I have changed the name of the table, that is cities, to city names here, and I am passing this city names inside this views.py. So here also that is city names, I starts with means that is an case sensitive, and here also I am giving c dot city names. I need to append the city names to the list. After this I need to return this as an JSON response to the page home.html. Before using JSON response, I need to have that inside my views.py. I am importing that from django.http. Let's import JSON response. Let me use that JSON response here, JSON response, and I am passing list one and safe is equal to false here. Fine, here I am passing JSON response to home.html and it's going to give me the suggestion. Everything is fine here. Let me go to the server and check whether everything is working fine or not. Let me rerun the server here. Let me go to the main server. So let's get back to the main page here. Here I am going to refresh. So fine. In here I am going to give bang. So fine guys, it's showing all the cities which is in a backend. That's it. So this is the autocomplete feature. So if I give my starting name as VIN, here it is showing all the city names which start with VIN. So if I give any other name like GA, So it's showing all the names which comes under GIN. So that's it guys. You can use jQuery to fill this autocomplete feature in your project. So I have shown you how to use autocomplete feature. So this autocomplete feature is very simple. So they have given the source code. You just need to copy this source code and alter your code to work. That's it. So let me check for any of the city. GIN is Granca. I don't know how to spell that. The name of the city is Ganja, and temperature is 290 here. There is a few clouds, so I will give one more city name. Let me give Delhi here. Fine. So in Delhi it's showing temperature 306, pressure, humidity and weather condition says. So guys, so I am pasting the code in GitHub, and I am sharing the link of my GitHub, so you can copy the code there. This is a simple project, that is an weather app. So those who have just begun the Django, who are searching for beginners project, this is the video for you guys. I think this video help you to make the project. That's it for today. If you guys like the video, please do subscribe, like and share with your friends. That's it. I will be back with another video. Until then, see you guys. Bye.